welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe if you have not already. So in today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, you probably saw part 1, but this is part 2 of my makeup collection. And yeah, let's get into this. So now I'm moving on to the desk where I actually film, and this is to the right of me when I film. So in this corner here, I just have perfumes and whatnot. Really not important because I really don't have a fancy perfume collection, I feel like. So let's talk about these storage boxes. Now these storage boxes I actually got from Crazy Plastics. Now you guys saw the wooden drawers. That was actually my sister-in-law's, and she was actually going to like give it away, but obviously I found use for it. But these ones I actually invested in. Now these ones I bought from Crazy Plastics. Now as you guys can see, they are different colors, and that is because I bought them at 2 different points in time. I do believe these were $69.99 each, and yeah, it's a pretty good price. Even though I bought them like at 2 different points in time, they still ended up being the same price, which I actually really like, and they actually hold a lot of makeup, as you guys will see soon. I just want to talk to you guys about this section right here. So if you guys saw in my actual wooden drawers, I have a lot of Ferrero Rocher containers, and I like to use these to store my beauty blenders. So these are beauty blenders that I recently washed, and I'm just letting them air dry thoroughly before I put them back in this container. And yeah, I just really like to store my beauty blenders in this container and just flip the lid so that they can dry. It just makes life so much easier. And then I also just like to have a little lid. So this is the lid of the Ferrero Rocher container, and I keep my Silla sponge here because I like to use it or experiment with it on a day-to-day basis. And I keep my Real Technique sponge, which I've been using very recently. So we're going to start off with this drawer, and then we're going to move on to this section. But I'm just going to talk you guys through more or less what's in these drawers. So this is primers, concealers, highlighters, blushes and stuff like that, and here is foundations, and then here is more concealers, brow products, lip care products, lip products, and miscellaneous things and new things that I recently got. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's start with this box. So starting with this drawer right here, you guys can see I have all my primers. I have MAC Matte Cream, I have L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base, Yardley, Maybelline, and LA Girl. So the next drawer is all my concealers, and I have a variation of LA Girl Pro Conceals. I have an Essence All About Matte. I have an Essence Cover Stick. I have a Garnier Under Eye BB Cream, MAC Pro Longwear, and MAC Silk Cover Up. And that is all those concealers right there. The next drawer is probably going to have to be my favorite drawer of life. And you guys can more or less see why, because these are all my highlighters. So I have Beauty Treat Sun Bronzer, I have Catrice High Glow Highlighting Powder, I have Design Bronzing Brick, MAC Oh Darling, MAC Soft and Gentle, Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood, and Becca Champagne Splits Champagne Pop and Flower Child. And that is all that. Next in this drawer, I just have blushes and contouring powders. This is my Avon Blusher Bronzer Duo. I have an Essence Silky Touch blush. I have an accessorized blush. I have a Body Shop eyeshadow that I like to use as either a highlight or a blush. Then I have a Be Chic blush. I have a Rela Cosmetics blush. I have an Essence Shape Your Face contouring palette, and I have a no name brand blush palette right here. And that is that drawer. And then moving on to the last foundation drawer. Now these are foundations that I either need to use up or foundations that I typically like to reach for on a day-to-day basis. I have my MAC Studio Fix in NC45, my NYX The Makeup Foundation, my Revlon Color Stay in Caramel, Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid in Caramel, my Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, which is definitely my go-to everyday foundation. And lastly, I have a MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC44.5, which is my shade right now. And that is pretty much it for this green set of drawers. So next we're going to move on to the top section of the red drawers, And this has all my setting sprays and all my facial sprays and various different things, as you guys will see as we go along. And basically, in order to get this kind of like little box thing, I just took a twin saver tissue box and I just cut the top off it, and then this is what I'm using to like hold all of these products. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy, and yeah, it's a tissue box. So who would have thought a tissue box would serve this purpose? But anyway, we're gonna start off back here. This is my Alila Fix That Makeup Setting Spray. I have my Mod Makeup Finishing Spray. I have my MAC Fix Plus. This is the big size. I have my Avon Makeup Setting Spray. I have a Nimu Vitamin C Moisture Mist. This is my Essence Keep It Perfect Makeup Setting Spray. I have a African Extracts Toner. You guys know I like to keep my toners in a spray bottle. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist. Then in this like bottle right here, I have some Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, which I need to refill. It's just easier for me to like have this dispenser instead of just pouring it out the bottle every day. So this makes life easier. And then I have some African Extracts Rooibos Tissue Oil. I have some rose water right here in this Nivea bottle. I have some facial oils and stuff like that in this little section. This is a facial oil that I've concocted for myself. And yeah, and then this is the High Care Beauty oil that I just put here because the dispenser was a nightmare. And then I like to keep some tea tree oil here as well, just for when I have breakouts, if I ever have breakouts, that kind of thing. And then I have a small size Fix Plus. And then I also have MAC Strobe Cream, and then I also keep my Benai Banana Powder right here. Okay, so starting off with this set of drawers first, I have more concealers. So I have my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. I have my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer Kit, Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and I have an Avon Flawless Ideal Concealer, and I also have my Motives Color Perfection Quad. Next, moving on to this drawer, this is just like a mishmash of stuff. So I have brow products and eyeliner products and a few eyeshadow primers. So I have my Essence Eyebrow Styler set. I have my Essence Make Me Brow. This is Essence I Heart Stage Eyeshadow Base. Then I have Essence Liquid Ink Eyeliner. I have the LA Girl Pro Primer in the shade White. This right here is my MAC Dip Down to fill in my brows. I have the NYX Tame Frame to fill in my brows as well. I have MAC Black Track. I have MAC Pro Longwear Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And lastly, I have the Inglot Gel Liner in the number 77, and of course, Duraline right there. Next, moving on to this drawer right here. This is just all my lip care products and stuff like that. I also have some post-it notes in case I want to create like a fierce look or anything. And then I also have kajal sticks. Like, I wouldn't be an Indian girl if I didn't have a few kajal sticks in my actual makeup collection. So starting from the back here, I have some Essence Pretty Fine Lip Oils. I have some Zambak Cherry Lip Balm. I have DCT Bliss Sticks. I have one of my bubble balms from Also Heavenly. The other one is at my bedside. And then I have my Discam Lip Therapy. I have Soft Lips. I have Essence. A whole lot of baby lips in this section. Essence Balmy Kiss. And my Body Shop lip balm right there. Moving on to the next drawer, I just have like lip glosses and liquid lipsticks and just stuff that I tend to reach for on a day-to-day basis. So I have my Stila liquid lipstick, my ColourPop liquid lipsticks, my Ultra Satin liquid lippy in this box. I don't know why, you guys, but when things are still like fairly new, I like to keep them in the boxes. Don't know why. And then I have my Revlon moisture stains down here. I have Essence glosses. This is another Essence matte gloss. I have some Lalu lip topper, which is quite old, but I don't even know if they make Lalu anymore. And then I have my MAC liquid lipsticks, and I have some glossy sticks and velvet sticks from Essence back there. So that's pretty much all I have in this drawer. And then moving on to this last drawer right here. This is just a drawer where I have like stuff that I've recently opened, that I've recently taken out of their packaging, and I really haven't found a home for them just yet. So I have my LA Girl Pro Conceal Backup. I have my Silic Cover Up in NC42 here. I have my LA Girl Pro Face Powder. I have a brand new sharpener that I got from the Advent Calendar from Essence. I have a Wet n Wild gloss, Wet n Wild lipstick, another Wet n Wild lipstick, the Wet n Wild eyeshadow base, some Essence mascaras here. I have some sample sizes of MAC and Bobbi Brown foundations, or samples rather. And then I have a glitter by Wet n Wild, and I have some lip pencils back there. So eventually when my makeup collection starts expanding and I really need this drawer, then these things will tend to go into my wooden drawers. And yeah, this is just the drawer that tends to house all the newer products. And yeah, that is it for the red drawer. So if you pan a little to the left, you guys can see I have another little storage box, and this is actually from Clicks. I believe I paid about 99 Rand for it. So yeah, I actually prefer to keep all my lip products in there because on a day-to-day basis I can see what I have in there. So if you guys are wondering about this shoe, this is actually the fondant shoe off of my 21st birthday cake, which is why it's in plastic wrap. I mean, you guys, I don't know about you guys, but like my family likes to keep things like this, so I kind of just acquired that kind of habit. And I'm probably going to keep this and maybe even get like a little casing for it eventually, but for now it's living in a plastic packet. Okay, so we're going to start off with the bottom drawer first. So I have all my Wet n Wild lipsticks all in this section right here. You guys can see there's 2 rows of them. Then I have a Mina lipstick, a Revlon Color Burst, and I have a Nicka K like glittery lipstick. And then moving on to the top drawer, this is where I have all my MAC lipsticks. Now I do have a MAC collection lipstick video, so I will link that down below. And then also, like I said, when a product is fairly new in my collection, I like to keep it in the box. So this is Honey Love still in its box. So this is pretty much it for my makeup collection and storage. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, like my video, share with all of your friends and all that great stuff. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!